just gonna go out, have some fun.
Mark II GT3. That looks perfectly stock to me. When are we shooting a video together?
Whenever the fuck you want.
Good morning, comrades. Yeah, now I can be a bit louder because we just arrived at TF car park. Quickly gonna do one instruction lap with that M4 over there with nice I'm not sure if that's a Krapovich, but it's a damn, oh no, that's an M Performance exhaust. It sounds very, very good. You may know that I usually don't like the stock BMW turbocharged sound, but this one was pretty damn loud. When he started it earlier this morning, I'm like, oh yeah, thanks for ruining my efforts being very quiet and trying not to wake up our hotel guests. Anyway, just a quick look at some cars. Amazing 190, amazing Scuderia, another challenge because it's a 430. JDM party going on there. I heard there's a Subaru meeting today, so you can clearly see it. I hope you can see it because yeah, the sun is not well, ruining a bit the white balance, but Subarus. By the way, I want to congratulate the Subaru and ProRide team for achieving 6 minutes 57 records. Although not a completely stock car, but 600 horsepower, 800 newton meters, but still goddamn nice achievement. Other than that, we have over there the Audi TT. Oh, and a lot of beasts of the green hell are coming in for the taxi rides of later today. But here, the TTRS that we saw almost a month or more ago with the huge wing. The wing game is really strong on this one. That's the original GT3 RS wing. And there, also speaking of Porsches, Porsche, they keeps the doctor away. Isn't that true? Well, let's go for a lap ourselves. Oh, a Huracan. But look at this. Amazing colored 911, 991 Mark II GT3. Yummy, 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 yummy. The Cupra going out for the second customer. Those guys, they had the car for 2 laps yesterday, but didn't manage to do all the laps, so they did 1 lap, and now Leon, my friend, is taking it. Taking the Leon out. That's fun. For the whole day. Just check the tire pressure, and now you can probably hear drift cars, race cars, because Sport 1 or Sport 1 track day, which is not really a track day, but a very cool car festival is taking place. So let's head out there and check out all the car action. And a fast forward to the Nürburgring Boulevard. Got already my media accreditation, and in the Boulevard you have mostly optical tuning happening here. So look at this. I have no idea what this is, to be honest. But definitely a lot of, I think that's a Chrysler thingy, PET Cruiser. Yep. Well, a lot of effort, not my thing, but thumbs up for the effort nevertheless. Lots of other optical tuning. Whoa, what's this? A Caddy, I think. Again, lots of effort under the hood. But then here, E36 of Simon Motorsport from my dear friend. Oh, is this you? Is this you? How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Fine, how are you?
Yeah, very good.
When are we shooting a video together?
Whenever the fuck you want.
So that was nice catching up with my dear friend Franz. We're gonna do a lot of videos later together, so stay tuned for that. Just a quick look under the hood. Yeah, that's it. And then we have here a Station E90 with the interesting stoned high ice game going on, and a lot of Lambadors. So let's go somewhere else. Let's watch some motorsport action. Ooh, okay, one more car that does deserve some attention, a V8 swapped E46. That's something I can appreciate, definitely. Straight into the action. Currently, I'm almost getting run over by this Corvette. Always make sure to look on the left side of the road, kids. before crossing the streets. Do not make the same mistake as I did, because I wanted to show you this Rentek AMG GTS. But anyway, currently rolling 50 is going on. That means the cars are supposed to drive 50 kilometers an hour, then they do a rolling start. Yeah, we can have a look at some cars that we didn't see yesterday. A lot of AMGs, 488. Ooh, oh yeah. S2 with a parachute on the back for optimal braking. Wow, wow, wow. GT700 Shelby Super Snake. Nice RS6, also premium. Oh no, is it? Is it? Is it? I think it is. I think it is. Yep. A mandatory car for drag racing. Then a lot more action going on. I'm probably not gonna bore you with filming all the launches and starts and drag racing of the car, because actually I got invited over to do a passenger ride with the Audi LMS. Unfortunately, oh look at this, France, and then G500 4x4 squares. But anyway, passenger ride. Unfortunately, I don't have my GoPro set up with me, so yeah, I'll have to film on my phone. Later, gonna check out some drifting, but for now, let's see if we have anything else here as well. Some wing games, wing game, no wing game, yes wing game, M-Force 1. And speaking of Atomic, look who's here. And apparently, he's on number 1. Now let's check out this parachuted Quattro. Let's see why it needs a parachute. Oh, this explains it. Yep. Look stock. Trying to find extra horsepower, probably. Whatever inside. Nice. I found the joker of the day, the funniest car of the day. Look at this Mustang. Crowd hunters. Well, I should better get out of its way before it runs over me. And look here, GAD. Looks stock, but this one, I think we've seen it a month ago in Russia. I believe that's the one with 1200 horsepower. Yep. Hello, Turbo. Oh, hello to you too, Turbo. That looks perfectly stock to me. Moved away from all the race cars and joined my dear friend Turban Outlaw.
Getting some color.
Getting some color with big S lenses. And we're chilling here now at Red Bull X Fighters with a huge trampoline. So apparently some stunts are going to happen in a bit. I've seen it all. Good, after watching all this jumping and listening to the sounds of burnt rubber, it's time to go for a passenger ride with Audi LMS V10 by Phoenix Racing and Red Bull. The car that has been used to drive VLN from 2012 up to 2015 until they introduced the new generation R8. But still, it's going to be a lot of fun. Oops, it's a bit windy today. There's a first time for everything, and there's the first time doing a drag race in the GT3 car. It was definitely interesting. Well, going straight was fun, but now let's go a bit more sideways. Can we check under the hood quickly? Oh! LS7?
LS7, yep.
7.2 I heard.
7.2 stroke, Mass Motorsports, fully forged, so it actually would take a bit of boost, but we're trying to keep it naturally aspirated.
Yeah. It's the best sound and best response.
The best sound, best response, best reliability.
You have like now what, 700-ish horsepower?
No, it's actually
Sick.
just
Oh, here.
630-ish. No, this is the old one. This engine actually went to the BMW over there.
Oh, okay.
So this data is from my last year's setup.
Yeah.
So this year, we got a 3 right there instead of the 1. So about 630-ish and about 850
Newton meters.
So lovely little setup.
Nice.
Never managed to really clean it up, but it's working.
Function over form, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. Cool. Oh, that's a lot easier to get into than the LMS.
Yeah, we made that especially for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. That's the least we can do. Yeah, the LMS was a pain in the ass to get in.
It was. And I think you're even taller than me, so that must be even worse.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's roll.
Let's rock and roll. I don't have to explain you shit because you've been in plenty of drift cars.
Yeah.
So, cheers for the camera. We're just gonna go out, have some fun.
Okay.
Sometimes I crash into walls, but not so often.
Okay.
So, what you say?
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much for this ride. They're actually not that bad, I would say. Ooh, I must say that was quite a show, and to be honest, I enjoyed it also a lot more than the Audi R8 LMS ride. Some of you might disagree, but yeah, that was really something. Although honestly, it would have been a lot more kick-ass if we were drifting a proper racetrack instead of a just like parking lot. But still, huge shout out to Red Bull, huge shout out to Driftbrothers for taking me on this trip. Make sure to give them a follow, Red Bull Driftbrothers. And yeah, I guess this is it for me for today. Gonna hand in my media vest and head back to Apex, maybe do some laps of TF. But I hope my today's video gave you enough incentive to come over here next year for Sport Ice Track Day 2018, because it's always a great show. No matter what you like, show, shine, drift, drag racing, loud cars, you will find it here. And also huge shout out to this Turban Outlaw guy for hooking me up with this passenger rides as well.
you know the story of the Driftbrothers, like how they?
No?
So they started back in the day. I used to work for IDS
Yeah.
and
International Drift Series.
Drift series. Yeah.
Alright.
And they didn't really have that much. I think they were like just doing street class.
Yeah.
And they had the E30. They had one E30. I don't know. It was like 318, 320.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And they were sharing.
Okay.
They were both brothers were sharing the car.
Yeah.
And they were winning. It was
Okay.
pretty nice. Compared to like all these big budget teams, they were like running just one car, two
Yeah.
brothers. And it was like the first year, obviously I was shooting.
Yeah. It was like 2009? Is it?
2009, yeah.
Yeah.
And as a photographer, you always think like, oh, it's just like look for the nice looking cars.
Yeah.
And then you see these guys like, oh, like they're winning. Okay, maybe you should like shoot the street class.
Yeah.
And they were filming the events with these like eBay keychain cameras.
Okay.
I think I have a photo of that somewhere.
You have to scroll down a lot for the
Yes,
getting
of
into
course.
2009.
Yeah, I know. But either way, I think the webcam,
Yeah.
little eBay cameras.
Yeah.
And they were doing, so like when everybody was running GoPro, big rigs, they were
Yeah.
like filming. They had a little piece of metal that was like stuck to the side of the car.
Yeah.
Like duct tape, and then with this little keychain camera on
Yeah.
it, they were doing films. And I think they built the pickup for the
Yeah.
first time. I think it was 2012 they drove, or 2013 they drove Sport Auto Drift
Yeah.
Challenge in Hockenheim. The first day they were doing the rundown, they had a crash,
Oh.
and not to their fault,
Yeah.
because there was another driver who had spun out and tried to get back to the track,
Yeah.
which in a way was not proper.
Yeah.
Had a full impact, and all the work they had done all this time, saving up money, building the car together, and just like was done in one day. And it was like pretty shitty moment.
Yeah.
Then they rebuilt the whole thing
Yeah.
with an LS. I think it used to have a BMW V8.
Yeah.
Now it's
LS. And now they're here.
now they're here.
Sponsored by Red Bull. Dream big. Even if you have only small eBay keychain camera.
It literally, the keychain camera thing is.
Yeah.
I have to find a picture of that, because that was the running gag, because these were like the 10 euro eBay cameras,
Yeah.
which are like, it was literally like, like a coin.
Yeah.
That tiny thing. And
Yeah.
it's one of those few people where you can say, you keep doing
Yeah.
what you're good at doing. And,
Yeah.
you're passionate about.
And you end
do it.
up somewhere.
Yeah, and look at the sponsors underneath.
Yeah. It's really cool. Taxi labs are of course nice, but the best way to finish the day is with your own car. Even if it has like 10 times less horsepower, it's still nice. And in front of us, by the way, the Volvo, you seen it a couple of vlogs ago, with E85 and some upgraded turbos. And actually we can smell it here. Oh, that thing goes. That thing goes. For an old Volvo with a big ass turbo. And next to us, the fastest Golf with the manual controls, because Buzz probably cannot walk, but he's very fast around the track. And I'm not making fun of him, because that guy probably has the best sense of self-irony. My dear friend Pastrikken, or BZB, Pas zonder benen, has...
Ik ben al in beeld.
Je bent in beeld.
Yes, how
Yeah.
do you do? People of YouTube. I'm back again. I'm going to drive a lap
And this is the fastest Golf with a hand manuals.
on the Nürburgring.
Yes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's amazing Sport Ice track day, and hopefully again that gives you incentive to come over next year yourself. And see you guys tomorrow on the Nürburgring, when we're gonna do, I don't know what we're gonna do, but there's always some kind of adventure we end up with. Right, Diana?
Right.
Good. So, see you. Bye bye.
Oei. What are you filming?
What am I filming? I'm filming the new turbo. Yes. You wanna see it?
Wow, that looks so fast.